So in this video, we're going to work on two basic drills that can be used to work on your lifting and uprooting power when you're practicing Tai Chi. Obviously, that's a very important energy to be able to express while you're practicing Tai Chi, is the ability to get someone up off their root. So the first drill that we're going to do is very similar to on, or just to push. But instead of pushing forward, what you're going to do is get into a lower stance, and from the base, using the legs, from the back of the leg, up through the hips, into the hands. From there, you push forward and up. So the idea is it's not just a push, but you're trying to uproot them, so you actually want to come under and make the bag go up a bit as you push. So it's not just a push, it's a push up, but it's not just from the arms. It's not this, it's using the whole body and shifting into it. There. So this one's more difficult to make sure that you stay relaxed with and make sure that you use body motion with, because it feels like you should just lift the bag with your arms. That's a really bad idea, because then you're working on upper body strength against upper body strength, and what you want is that whole body motion behind that uprooting. Now, obviously, if you're working with an opponent and you're trying to uproot them, you have a lot more going on than just dead weight hanging in front of you. So there's a lot more to uprooting someone than just this. But this gives you a good practice drill where you can find that spot in your own power generation that allows you to uproot a certain amount of mass without using excess strength, without trusting on upper body strength, and still using basic Tai Chi principles of the power coming from the base. So there's really not too much more I can say about this particular exercise other than make sure the power comes from the base. Make sure that you aren't using your upper body. And if you do that, you'll probably be okay with this one. You want to get under, and as you come up, the arms are almost locked in place. They do move a little bit, so they aren't completely locked in place. But the power from this, again, is from the base. The second bag drill comes from the ending of the Tai Chi forms, where you open across, scoop down, and come out. So whether you're doing a style where you open large and go really low, or whether you open across and keep the movement fairly small when you come to the end, one of the applications for that move, where you're coming across and scooping, is coming across so that you're reaching behind someone's knees and using your torso to push them back as you pull their legs up. That's one of the applications that can be taken from that move. So that's something that we use in this particular drill, where we come in, putting the shoulder against the bag, grab the base of the bag, this would be like the back of the knees, and you pull towards you as you push with the shoulder, there. So what you don't want to do is lift the bag. It's not this, it's this. So you're pushing with the shoulder, pulling in with the arms. There. So once again, open, step in, shoulder against the bag, hands at the base of the bag, and you're going to push with the shoulder as you pull back with the arms. There. That, of course, is a very easy way to uproot someone if you can get in quickly and use the leverage of your shoulder against their torso and the hands against the back of their knees. You can very easily drop them on their back with this move. So turning it into a bag drill really just helps you work on that kind of push, and you want to be careful that you aren't lifting the bag. So if you find that you're getting a lot of strain on your lower back, you shouldn't feel any strain on your lower back with this one. That's going to mean that you're lifting the bag. So this helps you develop that skill of just tipping someone by using that leverage rather than trying to pick them up, which is, of course, way more effort than you want to expend in a situation like that. So when you come in, you just pull, and the leverage of the shoulder, as I pull this toward my body, tips the bag. And if you just let it go, it'll drop back. So those are the two lifting or uprooting bag drills that we work with. The first one is really good for getting someone off their base. If they have a good strong stance, you can come in low and get them off of that stance. Depending on how good they are, maybe you can get them off their base pretty easily. You might have to work for it a little more than that, but that's a good starting technique for getting someone off their root, coming in low and using that body motion to power the push. And of course the second technique, where you come in, wrap the backs of the legs, use the elbow against the torso, and basically just drop them on their backside. So those are the two lifting and uprooting bag drills that I have my students learn. Obviously there are more that you could probably come up with. There are probably plenty more out there, and these are just kind of a starting point to get your mind thinking in that direction of how these moves are applied and what you can do when you don't have a partner to practice things that normally you would need a partner to practice. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. In this video, I want to talk to you about a product that I've been using for a lot of years now, something that I absolutely love. And if you're into taking supplements, you will probably absolutely love this too. It's called Daily Complete, and it's put out by a company called Pure Trim. This is what it looks like. And the reason I love this so much is because, one, it's a liquid, so I don't have to swallow pills when I take it. Two, it has over 200 nutrients in it. So instead of taking several different supplements, trying to get the same amount of nutrients that I can get out of this bottle, I take 1 ounce of this and I'm done. Now, this is one of the products that I used extensively while I was over in China training, and I think it was invaluable for me for keeping my energy up and making sure I was getting proper nutrition while I was doing strenuous training all day long. Now, the last thing that I really like about it, it's awesome, is it's just simple to take. So if you're like, all right, it's time to take my supplements with my lunch or whatever, you literally just open it up, get a little ounce glass out, pour yourself an ounce, done, swallow it. And that's it. You're done. You've taken your vitamins for the day. Another nice thing is it tastes pretty good. It basically just tastes like oranges and a hint of vitamin flavor to it, if you know what vitamins taste like. So anyway, I hope you try it out sometime if you're into taking supplements. If you're not, I still hope you try it out, and I hope you learn to love it as much as I do. Daily Complete.